What's good,
Hello.
Craig?
Welcome.
All right, so recap of last session. Y'all met up for the Second Life Festival, and as you're wandering around, you get approached by your old friend Malia, the farmer, and she says, "Hey, remember that baby goat I let you guys name, Briz? Yeah, he's gone." So you guys adventured out into the woods, played shot put and baseball with a couple of giant rats, and saved baby Riz. And so then, as a favor, you guys could pick anything from hers and her grandfather's little booths, get some food going for you, and then you are approached by the ruler of Paleodox. Her name is Zella, aka the Knowledgeable. And as you guys are talking to Zella, you got interrupted by one of her guards that the crops are all dying and all withering. And now it is your task to figure out who or what is causing this.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you show us the shops, are you gonna say it to us, or are you gonna send us the shops?
There will be a visual. You have 3 shops that you can go to right now, and then I have visual so you can see what to buy and what they do.
Okay.
So yeah. So do we want to open with another hammer time or?
Absolutely.
We have to.
All right. So Zella, we're gonna pick up right off where we left. Words, English. I know it. She wishes you guys luck, and she says, just start asking around town. Get prepared. You guys don't really know what you're up against yet, so she wishes you luck, and she's on her way with her advisors. So you guys make yourself. Yeah, you guys make your way over to Town Square, where they have the festival games set up, and I feel like they do like a rotating thing, with the workers. So now it is a what's a nice species, nice race.
We need a gnome.
Okay, yeah, it's
Absolutely.
this gnome. It's this teenage gnome, and he kind of looks at the 3 of you and kind of just like snickers under his breath as you guys start approaching.
Why I oughta.
That's not nice.
Why I oughta. All right, it is
You
1
charged
gold
up to the
coin.
hammer.
You're charging up to the hammer?
Yes, that attitude.
All right, it's 1 gold coin to play.
I'm putting it down. I'm slamming a gold coin on the little table next to him.
All right, he watches this kind of now with wide eyes. What?
I have one thing. Bardic inspiration.
What is that?
It is a advantage, I think. Let me double check.
It's a core ability for all bards in D&D, allowing them to inspire allies by extending a bonus action to give them bardic inspiration die. I feel like this is more of damage, though. If you want, we'll add it. Okay, so we'll have you roll a d20 plus a d6. Hello.
Wait, a d20 plus a d6? Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
Time.
If it's really bad, we subset.
What is that, blind?
An 18 and a 2.
Dang, so the 20 plus your strength. It's a 23, my guy.
I was really mad last time.
Yeah, you pick up this hammer, and I imagine you twirl it, and you're going full flourish, and you bring this thing down onto the little trigger, I guess, for lack of a better term, and this thing soars up the scale. Yes, exactly. It soars up, and it rings the bell in this loud, shrill thing. And it catches the attention of almost everybody in the square as it violently reaches the top. And there are some people who cheer for you and clap, and it's people love it. What about you two
I'm
yahoos?
empowered for the day.
It's great.
I just threw my pen behind my bed.
And I think Jaden started yelling.
What? That wasn't me.
Oh.
That was
For
me
some
yelling
reason
'cause I
it came
dropped my
through
pen.
your mic.
That's so weird.
I was
Unless it
like,
was
I
my
was
brother. I mean, that's also possible.
maybe.
He's
I
playing
was gonna say that
Pokemon.
I'd like to try.
What?
I was gonna say that I'd like to try.
Okay. Alright, 1 gold coin for you. Which will put you at a nice 99.
Woo, double numbers.
Then
Oh yeah, I
for
have to
you.
roll, don't I? My bad.
Yep, you gotta roll the
A 3.
20.
I rolled a 3.
Alright. So you walk up. Oh, you have to add plus 1.
Plus
So
nothing, 'cause
4.
wait, hold on. Oh,
Yeah,
I have
plus
more
1.
strength than I thought. I thought it was an even 10.
Nope. So yeah, you walk up, and I imagine you kind of mimic Misty, trying to like twist the hammer. It almost kind of falls out of your hand, and you're like, "Ooh, maybe I shouldn't do that." And then you bring it down onto the target, and it barely moves. It like just ever so slightly jumps up, and you hear a few people like, "Oh, good try, good try."
Tough break.
I want to try again.
You can try again, so it'd be a 98 out of your coins. And remember, you have to buy stuff this session.
I know, but I'm also gambling.
I'm also giving you all you guys. Well, the gambling will come in later. There's an actual gambling portion. Also, I'm giving you guys editor to the stuff. So,
Natural 20.
all right. So you walk up again, and similar to how it went for Misty, you hit the target, and it shoots up. And it rings the bell in this loud, shrill sound, and again, people cheer and clap for you.
It was just a warm up. It was just a warm up.
Of course, of course. Serenia, you want to give it a go, or do you want to save your money?
Wait, let me see how many coins I have.
You have like 95, I think.
We'll go for it. Hopefully, I will redeem myself.
All right, you're giving
We
94
pray.
now. So you walk up, roll me a d20.
Okay. Oh, we got a 19 this time round.
Ooh. So that'll be a 21 for you again. So yeah, you walk up and you effortlessly hit this target, and it rings the bell, and people cheer for you and clap. And everybody's kind of looking at your team now, kind of a little scared because you have all now almost
They're
broken
just
this machine.
built different.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a
And
good day
also,
today, guys.
I also just realized because you guys got over 20 and you ring the bell, you all get wooden swords.
Oh yeah.
Times
Rill's
2.
got doubles.
Yeah, he can dual wield.
Well, actually, can I?
Maybe. Probably. I imagine they're very like toy swords, so
Little
I'm
kid
gonna say
sword.
yes. I'm saying yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I guess I should forewarn you guys. This is going to be very homebrew,
That's
and
fine.
yeah, I did my best. All right, so you guys kind of wander away from town square, and you are compiling a plan. So the 2 things you guys are going to do today is 1, visit the shops, which there are 3 of, and 2, talk to people around town and kind of understand what they know about the crops and what's going on. So do we want to start with talking to people or the shops?
I think we should
Shops.
establish our inventory.
Yeah, we all in agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Coolio. Alright, so you guys start wandering over to where the shop districts are. Hold on, I gotta join as my alternate. Oh no, why is there talking?
Double
Scary.
microphone.
Is that canon now?
Yes.
You are the DM.
Alright. Ooh, it's bits and bobbles. You're not supposed to know what that is yet. Alright, if you want to hop into the watch stream,
Watching?
So yeah, you guys make your way over to the shop district, and while there are booths, kind of scattered about, some are set outside of their shop. The regular areas where you can buy things are still open during this festival, and your first stop, I'm forcing you, is the armory. So you have 3 different types of armor that you can buy for various amounts. I might have to change the value because I forgot how little coinage Misty had. So some of you guys may have to spot
No,
her.
it's fine. It's okay. I'm fine with being broke.
All right. I will say the 3 shops that you can go to are the armory, the blacksmith, and a little shop I call Bits and Bobbles.
Hmm.
So you have your leather armor that will give you 1 to your armor class, spiked armor that will give you 2 to your armor class, but it gives you a disadvantage on dexterity rolls when wearing it, and then chainmail armor, which gives 4 to your AC, but gives you a disadvantage on dexterity and strength rolls.
I like leather armor.
Would like leather armor?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Where's your thing?
I just want to say that I did frantically try to join the stream because for some reason it wasn't letting me.
Alright, you 2 girls.
Also leather armor.
Alrighty. Misty?
Misty thinks that her skin is very strong, so she doesn't trust armor like that.
Fair enough. And I will say, you guys will have a chance to revisit these stores. This isn't like a one and done thing. All right.
Also, I thought that there was armor proficiencies like light armor, medium armor, heavy armor.
Yes, that is what the ACs and disadvantages are. Leather is light armor, spiked is medium, chainmail is a little heavy.
No, I mean I know that, but depending on our proficiencies, that changes. We don't have the disadvantage if we're proficient with heavy armor.
I mean, I didn't see it on your guys' thing when I was making it, so I'm just not gonna do it. I don't think,
No.
I don't think it applies to any of you guys. All right, you walk in, and it's very a matter-of-fact exchange. The armor, I guess, for lack of better terms. He's wearing full armor, by the way. You can't see his face. He doesn't speak to you. You guys walk up, you tell him what you want. He just nods and hands it over. He takes your money, and that's it.
Professional, I like it.
I don't trust him.
So yeah, your next stop, blacksmith. Tell me if you need any help with reading these, because I understand they're very tiny. Keep in mind, I was also not prepared for all of you guys to get wooden swords, so if that changes or sways your thing.
Misty's gonna go all in on 1 hand axe.
Alright, 1 hand axe for 10 gold. That leaves you, I think, at 16?
16. Yeah.
I would like to get a short sword and a short bow and arrows.
Alright, hold on. How much money you spend in short bow and what? Short sword and short bow?
Short sword, short bow.
Okay, that's 25. What is 86 minus 25? 61.
Yes. For some reason, you said the numbers, and I completely forgot how to count.
I had to Google it, I won't lie, Chief. And I think I have it listed on there. Both of the bows come with 20 arrows. Alrighty.
Noted.
Alright, Serenia.
We'll go with a longbow.
Longbow. Alright, where is that? How much is that? 25. 82 minus 25. That's not your thing, is it? How much money you have? Yes. It is 82. I'm smart.
57.
Sweet. Well, I can type. Longbow plus 20 arrows. Alright. So anything else you guys on the blacksmith, or we good?
What did you just
No.
say?
Is there anything else you want the blacksmith?
No.
Alright. Yeah, you go up and pay. It is a older looking orc. His name is Smithson. Yeah.
I thought
That's-
Hello, brother.
I thought orcs didn't get last names.
This one does.
No,
he
they
still has
do.
a family.
They do. If their family said they don't.
Yes, he has a loving family. He has a wife and 5 kids. All sons.
So they're all Smithsons.
Smithson's sons.
Smith,
Sounds like a
Sons of the
band.
Smiths.
Smith's sons.
He notices you guys come up, and again, it's a very professional exchange. You hand over the money, hands over the items, and as he's handing over the last item there to Serenia, the arrows, he kind of looks at the 3 of you, and he's like, "You guys seem like you're preparing for battle here. What's going on?"
We're preparing for fun.
Preparing for battle.
Yeah, we are. You're right.
You're right. All right. Yeah. He just nods at
You
this.
ever,
And
you
he's
ever
like,
seen anyone do?
he just nods. He's like, all right. Good luck, I guess. And he sends you on your merry way. All
Thanks,
right.
sir.
Your last shop is. Hold on. I need to look something up here real quick. My apologies. I can spell. Okay. So you walk out of the shop and you're just about to go start your investigation and interrogation of people, but you see something catch out of the corner of your eye, and it's a tiny little shop. I mean, like, you think you've seen houses bigger than this tiny shop, and it's
My
kind of tucked.
bedroom is bigger than this
Yeah.
shop.
And it's tucked away in this little corner, and there's not really a lot of people hanging about. And something about it just draws you in. And so you walk into the shop, and sitting behind this little counter is this very short old lady. And she has her reading glasses on, her eyes are a little squinty, and she looks up as she hears the door open, and as she looks at the 3 of you, she smiles. And you recognize her as Dorothy. And you've seen her once or twice, you've maybe met her, and she runs Bits and Bobbles. So
Hello,
here,
Dorothy.
Is she
Here.
married? Is she married to the flower shop owner?
we're gonna say yes now. A little context to get some sponsorship for Gabe's solo performance in his character introduction arc. He bribed a flower shop dwarf to basically sponsor the performance if he sponsored the flower shop. So yeah, you come in and she smiles at you and she's like, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you?" I'm also just
gotta
realizing you
play
have no
that.
idea what Bits and Bobbles is, so I apologize. I just kind of left that very open-ended. Yeah, so basically, Bits and Bobbles, you play Plinko. There, I'm realizing there's an O missing, which is annoying.
Plink.
You play Plinko for 1 gold equals 3 tokens, and whatever it lands in, you can get a little bit or bobble. I think for
I'm
this
in.
time, I'm gonna limit you guys to, I think, 6 tokens, so that would be 2 gold if you want to spend that, or just do the 1, because I will say I need more items. That's my bad as an unprepared DM.
I want
So
to use
who-
1 gold coin.
1 gold coin. All right. So you
I will
walk
change
over.
on my thing.
Yes, please, thank you. I think I gave you all editor, but I can change it if we need. Oh, I need to share this tab instead. Ba-da-ba.
Oh, it's an actual
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I was trying to find one where I could customize, like, the bottom so you could see right away what you get, but I, for the life of me, could not find one. I could barely find this one that wasn't, like, real Plinko with real money. So, okay, you walk over, to where Dorothy is sitting behind her desk, and you give her one of your gold coins. And in turn, she, with shaky hands, reaches into her drawer and she hands over these 3 like wooden tokens to give. And you walk over to the Plinko board on the other side of the shop and you drop them in. All 3, one go. I'm gonna grab a pen for this. Ooh.
I don't understand what's happening.
Plinko!
Get a multiplier.
So yeah, these. So you got 1.3.3. Alright, let's see what you get. So you watch as these drop into these unlabeled bins, and Dorothy's kind of watching this, and she goes, that's some good items there. So she walks over to her little chest behind her little desk, and she rummages through, and she pulls out 3 different potions, and she hands them to you. So one of them is a night vision potion, which is going to give you advantage on perception checks. And then you are handed 2 healing potions, which each give you 2 HP, but it cannot exceed your hit points when you drink it. If that makes sense. And I will give you that whenever you need it, your advantages. All right. Would anybody else like a go?
Raise his hand.
All right. Are you doing 1 or 2?
2, obviously.
All right. You're going to be dropping 6. All right. Hold on. I'm
Am I
going to take your
losing 2 gold
monies away.
coins?
Yes.
Not 14.
Hold on. So you're doing 2, so that's gonna leave you at 14 gold.
We live life on the edge.
Absolutely. You have rich friends. I'm gonna do 3 at a time, and then we'll do the 3. Woo! Gambling. I love Plinko. Plinko would be, I think, my most addicted gambling source.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 0.5, 1.5, 1.5. Perfect. What do you get? All right. She watches you go, and she nods along, and she's like, "Oh, again, very, very good job." And she walks over to her chest, and she gives you 1 flimsy, one-time use throwing dagger, which
Okay.
you can use any time in battle. But once you throw it, you cannot get it back, even if your attack fails.
Love to throw.
Yeah. And she hands you the first. Okay. Ooh, yes, I was hoping someone would get this. So, first, I'll start with the boring one, then I'll go to the more lore-based one. She hands you these handful of gems, and I have to make sure to know how many gems you get in this handful from this little pouch. And when you open it, it feels very light, and there are only 2 gemstones. But then she goes to explain that each of them are actually worth 10 gold each. So you can't really use them at shops, but you can definitely trade them to get money.
I see.
So technically, you have 2 gemstones, which is equivalent to 20 gold.
Accept that.
So hold on. 2 gemstones, 20 gold. Just make note of that. And then she hands you another thing. Because here's the thing about bits and baubles, is that you're gambling, so not everything is going to have a use, so to speak. And she hands you this half-burnt letter. And you can't really see the handwriting on it. You can't really see what they're saying, whoever this is written to. But you can definitely tell it is old and worn. and there's one word that you can make out on it, and it's bloodborne.
Interesting.
All right, and then you spent 2, so you get other drops. Yippee! I'm also
Spend all your
realizing
money, guys.
how anticlimactic this is. I was expecting a more woo.
It's not anticlimactic. I'm climactic.
Stop.
Oh no.
Hold on. Which are these? Are the top 3 your numbers? I'm sorry, I switched out of the tab.
I think you need to refresh
It's
it or
top
something.
3. It's the top
No.
3.
Is it the
Is
top
it?
3? Okay.
It cycled it down.
Oh.
I forget. I tested this, I
see.
promise, but you'll never know that. Alright, she watches, Dorothy, she watches your tokens fall, and she walks over to the chest again, and she hands you 1 healing potion, another one-time use stagger, and a night vision potion, which again gives you the same effects. Healing potion will give you 2 HP, but cannot exceed your hit points, and your night vision potion will give you advantages on deception, or not deception, excuse me, perception. And of course, one-time use throwing dagger. Times 2.
Got it.
Healing potion. Night vision. Alright. Serenia, you want to do 3 tokens or 6 tokens?
6 tokens.
Of course. I'll make a gambling addict out of you guys yet. Alright. You got 55. Gold.
Nice. Even. Well, it's not even, but it makes me happy.
Equal
It's a
number.
multiple.
Come on, get the outer ones. They're more fun. Not really,
I
but
think
they're
you
fun to
need
be.
I think you just need to click slower. Because when you click them all at once, they all come out at the same spot.
Well, they're gonna come out at the same spot anyway.
But like they're supposed to come out at slightly different. It's
It's
whole different
fine.
computer stuff.
I've done this before. I don't know why it's doing it now, but I haven't changed my ways. It'll be fine. All right. So yeah, 0.5, 0.5, and a 1. So Dorothy again congratulates you like the sweet old woman she is, and she hands over 2 one-time use throwing daggers, and you get a 1 and a night vision potion. So let me add that to your character sheet. Did I say you got 2? What did I say?
Yeah.
What?
I sent her how I picture Misty drawing.
Hold on. What did you send? What did you do?
That's beautiful.
That is gorgeous. I love it so much.
Tusking it. Tusken Raidering it.
Alright, and you have 3 more tokens. Fine, we'll do ba, ba, and ba.
I would like to go again after this.
Okay. Like I said, I'm probably gonna cut you guys off after 2 just to make sure. 0.3, 0.3, and 1.
Have you ever gotten any of the outer ones when you tested it?
Surprisingly, yes. Although it doesn't seem like it, does it? Alright. So she watches as this goes, Misty, or not Misty, excuse me. I know my characters' names, I promise.
It's better than me.
Yeah. He got names and species wrong. I hate calling it species, races.
Call
Alright.
us things. Is that what you do?
Yeah. You people.
You're not even people.
Alright, Serenia, she hands you 2 healing potions and another night vision.
Whoop whoop.
Alright. Night vision times 2. Healing potion times 2.
What else is on my cheat sheet?
What do you mean?
There's another person.
It's
Yes.
all connected.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all one doc. I just use different tabs.
That was
All
weird.
right.
It was literally only showing me you guys on there on the general info one
Yes.
until now.
All right. Drop. This is for real. Hello. I'm hearing voices. It's all right. They're my friends.
That's super good to hear.
0.31. 0.5. Yippee.
It started
All right.
off really good, and then it backtracked.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how I dropped them. I promise you, I have gotten the outer ones before, and you will have a chance to again. So that gives you another healing potion, 1 night vision potion, and a one-time use dagger.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Okay, another night vision potion, so now I have 2.
Mm-hmm. And then a one-time use throwing dagger. I mean, I guess you guys could go again if you really, really want to try to get the outer ones, but
I really want to try.
okay. 58.
It's all about probability, guys. That's what my professor said today.
No, not probability. It started
Why
off
did they
so
funnel
well.
towards the center? Stop
0.3,
funneling towards the center.
1.5.
That's the same thing as last time.
Yeah, so you get another healing potion, another night vision potion, another dagger. Do you ladies want to go again to make it fair?
Nah.
Gracie, you say yes, and Jaden, you say no?
Yes.
Mhm.
Alright. Hold on. Let me readjust your monies.
I'm down to 15 if I go, or 13 if I go 1.
Yes. I mean, do you want to go twice more?
No.
Okay. Down to 13. Bah. Bah. I love Plinko so much. It's so fun to me. Man, tell me you're lame without telling me you're lame. It's just
You
me
love
playing Plinko.
Plinko.
0.31. Oh, 1.5. Alright, what does that get you? 0.3 will get you another healing pot. 1 will give you a night vision potion, and 1.5 gives you another handful of gems, which you this time get 8. So now you have a total of 10 gems, I think.
I'm gonna get my money up. I'm gonna get
Dang.
my money up. 10
Yeah.
gems? Wow.
10 gems, which is equivalent to 100 gold. I'll find a way for you to convert that soon.
Threw it into the abyss.
Times 2. Alright, any more gambling?
I really want to, but I'm not gonna.
I will give you a chance maybe at the end of the session, depending on how long we run, to come back. How about that? And you will,
No.
in later sessions, be able to like upgrade your armor and weapons and that fun stuff.
Woo.
It may,
I'm going to
maybe pumpkin.
abstain.
Huh?
I'm gonna abstain from any more gambling.
Alright, J-Dog?
Nah, we good.
Alright. So Dorothy watches you with your treasures and she's like, oh, to be young again and to be able to go out and adventure like this again. And she hands over your items with a smile and she wishes you luck to whatever you are preparing for.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Alrighty.
I can't tell whether I would die for her or if I don't trust her.
I'll make the
I
choice
don't
for
trust her
you.
for the letter.
Yes.
Oh.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I was gonna make the choice for you and tell you whether to wear it or not, but I think you guys are right in having suspicions.
The letter is suspicious to me. I don't understand. I need to like somehow divulge information.
I will say, that might come in handy later, but we'll see.
The surprise tool that'll help you later.
Yeah, my Maska tool.
Yes.
Alright, so this is where your guys' choice comes in and can either really, really help you or break you. So now we're moving on to the investigation portion of the session. And I'm going to give you, hold on, there we go. So this is a list of the townspeople that you can go and talk to, but here's my deal, all right? So let me pull up my rules here. You can approach one of these people and you can ask them, hey, can you get information on these crops and like what's happening? And they will go and investigate on their own time, separate from you guys.
My husband's on there.
Oh yeah. And you can, but here's the thing, to have someone go and investigate on their own time, they have to be one of the underlying names, because that means like you know them well and they will, willingly do that for you. And then you can choose 3 others on this list to interrogate. Each person will give you a different answer, some probably more helpful than others, and some might be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So you can choose any of those 3 people to interrogate, but only one of those persons will help you in your investigation on their own time, but they have to be underlined, if that makes sense.
Should we send your husband off to search? Like he'll be busy while you're busy.
Do you
He
want to do
can't cheat
that?
on you if he's busy adventuring.
Emma, there are 4 underlined.
Yeah. I would say
We can
those are
pick
the
one.
only 4 people that you can choose from to investigate on their own time.
Oh, I heard 3 somewhere, and I got confused.
Yeah, well, you're gonna choose 3 to interrogate. So, okay, first choice, who do you want to approach and be like, hey, can you help us out with this investigation?
My father. Functionally.
Do you guys want to do Rogan or do you guys want to do Lego? So those were the 2 names thrown out.
What do you think, Serenia?
I don't even know who Rogan is.
He is an orc that basically adopt real. If you guys want to do like a little battle where 2 people roll a d20 and they both like stand for one character, I'm chill with
We
that.
can do
However you
that.
guys want to decide. I'm gonna sit back and kind of let you guys tell me what you guys want to do.
That'd
I
probably
think
be a
we should
better
all.
time.
I think we
We
should
should
all
what?
roll a d20, and then whoever has the higher number picks.
Yeah.
Want to do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Be honest.
Okay, I got 16.
15.
Rose in
Wait,
the lead. 16. All right. Gracie and Gabe, you need to roll again.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yippee.
5.
8.
Ooh, I got 8. Oh, I got 8.
All right.
Let's
All
head
right.
back.
So you guys are conversing, and then you find it comes down to Misty to help which one you want to investigate on their own.
I just imagine me and Serenia just arguing back and forth, and then we just both at the same time look over at Misty.
Plot
I've
twist,
got an
Misty
idea.
picks a random person, not even, not your husband, not your father.
What if I did, though?
I mean, you have the power.
You
That
have
was
the
your rule.
power.
I think we should send. Drum roll, drum roll.
That was a terrible drum roll. It was on my
There's
leg.
so
Yeah.
much power. There's so much power.
It is.
I would have sent Serenia's husband solely for the reason that, well, I'm not gonna say.
Okay, well,
Oh.
I'm gonna have you guys interact with them. We're doing some characterization this session. So you guys agree that you guys are gonna go talk to Lego. Woo! We love Lego.
Oh, man.
Brill is not
I
happy.
know my ego.
He's not being fond of new people.
You can go and talk to Rogan after this. Just because they're underlined doesn't exclude them from being interrogated or questioned.
I know. I'm just
Or interrogating your father.
This is just playing part. Real is not fond of new people.
That's fair.
Don't hate on my husband. He's incredible. He's
Your
buying me a
husband-
gift.
He is.
Your husband ain't special here. It's
My
all the
husband
people.
is special. He's Legolas.
All right. Well, after that fun exchange, you three all agree on different levels of begrudgingness to go talk to Lego. And you find him helping out at one of the booths that are kind of selling these little trinkets. I don't know what the trinkets are. I will let you imagine them as you please.
Plants.
Plants. Sure. He's messing with some plants, more like house plants and like pottery and that kind of stuff, I guess. And he notices you guys approaching before you actually reach the booth, and he recognizes obviously Rill and Misty, as you guys have kind of been friends with Serenia, so he's aware of who you are. But then his eyes lit on his beautiful wife, and he smiles so bright as you guys
As he
approach.
should.
And he greets Serenia with a hug and like a quick kiss to the cheek, and he's like, "Hi, how are you guys? You know, how are you enjoying the festival so far?"
Been eventful.
I got gypped.
He laughs at your responses, and he's like, "Yeah, that sounds about right for Second Life Festival. What brings you guys around? I thought you were looking at some of the booths over towards like the west side."
We need you to investigate.
It's like, "Oh."
That's ominous.
So, yeah. So I'm assuming you guys kind of fill him in on the crops and stuff, and his eyes kind of go wide as he nods. He's like, "Yeah, I've been hearing whispers about it, but I didn't really, want to have it be true, I guess. But I'll look into what I can as I run the booth, and I will get back to you at the end of the day." And he kind of nods and he wishes you luck. Again, presses another kiss to Serenia's cheek as he sends you guys on your way.
Wow.
So
He's a great husband.
he's great. I do have. No, I'll send that later. Never mind.
Oh, you
Okay.
know? Never mind. It's already too late.
What?
I was gonna say we should have sent Jill to investigate.
I mean, you can
Because
always ask her questions.
the only reason I say that is because she's been a part of this town for a while. Well, not town. This
Well, you
area for
all
a
have.
while.
You all have been the same amount of
No, I
time.
know. But like she's been like she's a tavern owner. So
That's
knows
true.
I mean, okay, I will say this. There was a little bit of an illusion of choice there. Whether you interrogate them or ask to investigate, they're going to give you the same answer.
See,
Well,
So if you were to ask Rogan to investigate, he's going to give you the same answer if you investigate them. If that makes sense.
oh, I see. That makes sense.
So yeah, you now have 3 people that you can talk to. I'm assuming you're probably all going to split it up. One person chooses one, and then you go from there.
Or
Unless you want just like one person calling the shots, that's also fine.
well, yeah, what we're supposed to do that.
I don't know. Do we want to roll again?
Well, we don't need to.
I mean, I
but,
imagine
like,
we all just pick one.
Okay. How about Jill?
yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to choose them all now, or do you want to wait and see?
I thought we were doing this now. I'm confused now.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I
pick
didn't know if
3
you guys
people.
wanted to give me that full list, and then I'll go like dun dun dun, or
Sure.
I say Bubbles because he's in a clan, and that sounds interesting.
all right, Bubbles. Sonia.
I have no idea. You shouldn't give me choices. Let's
Why?
talk
Because
to
you're
the
a woman?
halfling, I guess. Dang, that's crazy.
So what did you say?
The halfling.
Oh, so okay.
Because his last name has
Name has
Earth in it.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So
Well,
we'll go in
siblings?
order.
We have 2 siblings here or what?
What do you mean?
On the list. They got the
Kaloa.
same last name.
Yeah. So yeah, Malia is the granddaughter of Koa. Koa is the farmer from last time, and Malia is the farmer that
just spelled it.
technically answers.
I see. I just spelled it different in my head.
I
Yeah.
find the concept of siblings being drastically different ages really funny.
No, he is her grandfather. All right, so we'll just go in order of the names that you gave me.
So Jill.
So yeah, we're gonna start with Drill. Yep, got one. Jill, no last name. Don't wear it out. At
Now,
the
last
tavern.
name.
And since like it's starting to kind of become dusk, you guys kind of know she's gonna be cleaning up the tavern for the first night. It's always the first night is always busy at Second Life Festival at the tavern. So you head there and you walk into this building, and she's kind of cleaning tables. And as she hears the door open, she starts to be like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna be open later." And then she looks up and she sees the three of you. And she's like, "Oh, hey, what brings you guys around here? Rill, I will have you performing on the third night. That is confirmed. But what brings you guys around these parts?"
I don't know if you've heard talk from the townspeople, but your fields are dead.
She kind of looks frightened at this information. Sorry, continue. I didn't know you're still going.
It was just gonna be random stuff. That was functionally it.
Yeah, you say this and her eyes go wide and she's like, I haven't heard that. I've been here for the past like half hour. That's that's something, isn't it? Well, I mean, I guess to help you, with anything, the only thing I can think of is, these past couple of weeks, there's been this group that's been hanging around the tavern. They've kind of been sketchy. I don't mean to profile, but like they get far tables in the back, rarely order food or drinks, and they just like whisper and talk to each other, and then they just leave at night. And it's it's only when I go over and have to tell them we're closing do they leave, and it's just not a good vibe. And she's like, "I'm sorry, I can't really help you out too much with that, but it's the only thing I can think of."
Truthfully,
Are they staying at the tavern?
I truly expected her to know more, being like the center of the talking space.
Well, it's what you get, so shush. And what'd you say, Gracie?
Are they staying at the tavern, or are they just eating and being lit? Or is it not an inn, it's just a tavern?
No, this is just a tavern.
Okay.
But yeah, they basically come early in the evening, and then they stay till really, really late at night, to the point where she has to walk over to them and be like, "Hey, we're closing," and then they leave. And yeah, she's like, I wish you guys luck. If you guys need anything else, let me know. I'll try to keep my ears peeled from now on and see what I can hear. And she sends you guys on your way looking very nervous now at this idea of the crops dying.
Yeah.
All right, Bubbles. So Bubbles is a tabaxi, which is AKA just giant cat.
Awesome.
What are the big fluffy white cats?
Persian?
Maine Coon, or well,
Are they Persian?
They can be. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to consider myself too much species, but he is that big fluffy white cat. And
Yes, Persian.
and you find him sitting at like the water coast, and he's watching people do like the duck racing. And you know him. How do we want to say you know him? I don't know. He's just a very fun guy. He just talks to people. He's approached you guys once or twice. And you guys definitely aren't friends, but you're definitely acquaintances. So you can trust whatever he says. And so he sees you approach it, and he's like, "Oh, hi, happy Second Life Festival. How's your days been?"
not very happy.
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why? Is there any particular reason why?"
Have you seen anything strange near the fields recently? Because that's what's wrong.
He kind of looks confused at this. He's like, "No, I've been at the coastline all day. What's going on with the fields?"
Someone did something to them, and we need to find out what.
His brows. Do tabaxis have brows that they can furrow? Sure. He looks concerned at this, and he's like, I'm really sorry. I don't know anything. I don't even know what's going on with the crafts. I mean, what's going on with them? Are they like okay?
Depends on what you think okay is.
Again, he gets that same like worried like, sorry, my dog came in and now she's gonna whine and be loud.
That's just the wind.
It's just the wind, yeah. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it now. Never mind.
Oh.
He looks again worried at this. If I think a tabaxi's face could pale, it does, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know anything, but again, I'll tell you if I find out. Here's 10 gold each for your troubles for coming down here and not getting the answers that you wanted.
You're so generous."
Yeah. So hold on, I just give you guys 10 gold as I am one-handedly, and I just closed out of my cheat sheet.
Okay,
I know what I have.
Did you do it for real, Gabe, or everybody?
I did it for me.
I can do mine.
If someone wants to do Serenia, I wouldn't be sad.
Well, I mean, I will. I gotta find how much I have.
You're at 65 right now, so you'll be at 65.
Nice.
Calm down. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, I was really sad to see Bubbles pop up on that list, but I gave you 10 gold. Sorry, y'all.
I'll accept that.
All right, and you are going to Oso the Halfling. I can't even remember what Oso tells you. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So you head over to Oso, he's a farmer. And he plants wheat mainly, and you know this because we'll say because Rogan kind of knows him. Rogan's also a farmer.
I didn't know that much.
Yeah. I told you that in your prologue. All right, but
all I
yeah.
remember you saying is that he was a retired warrior.
Yes, he's a retired warrior, worked on the wall, that fun stuff. But this isn't about him, which I might be nice and let you guys talk to some people anyway. We'll see. So yeah, you walk over to Oso, and he is staring at his field of wheat that is just like the corn stalks last session, decaying and almost look ashen as they kind of crumble and dust off in a gentle breeze.
Ooh.
And he sees you guys approach, and he nods in welcoming, and he looks back at his wheat field, and he's like, I would say happy Second Life Festival, but I don't think this is very happy, as he
That's what I
motions to his
thought.
plants. He's like, I'm sorry, what can I do for you guys? You obviously came around here with a reason.
You know anything about this?
He frowns, and he's like, well no. I know my plants have been kind of struggling for a while, but I mean, I just thought it was just a bad year for wheat. I can't really say I noticed, all of this happening, but they definitely weren't as strong as they should be. I'm sorry, that's all I know.
Can I ask him if it has been like progressive or just all at once this crop?
Do I want to make you roll? I feel like I should.
Roll for what? I asked a question.
I don't know. I shouldn't be difficult. I haven't made you guys really roll all the session. Yeah, he takes your question to heart, and he's like, well, I noticed it was a steady decline, and then just suddenly they were all dead like this.
So poison over time.
Possible.
And he's like, I'm really sorry. That's all I've got to give you.
Thanks for your time, old timer.
He nods, and he's like, Need any help, let me know. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna make you guys a deal.
Ooh.
You, all three of you, roll d20s, and
Nice.
if you can get a 17 or higher, I will let you talk to another person.
18.
15.
I get one extra person to talk to.
16.
I do. Okay. Yeah, so on that list, you can choose one more person to talk to.
Well, since it's, I can't decide between Rogan or Maria because they both deal with me.
And they both like us a whole lot. Or at least more than the random stranger.
Okay. I'll make you guys a deal here because I typed out all of these answers and I really want to share as many as possible. I'm going back on my own word. You will have a little bit of solo time at the end of the session, so I'm going to say you guys talk to Malia right now, and then
So we all pick who.
okay. So okay, here's gonna go. You're gonna go talk to Malia right now, and then I'm gonna drag Gabe off into a solo room, and I'm going to tell him what Rogan knows, and then he can
Ooh.
decide whether he tells you guys or not.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, you go to the farmhouse that is housing Malia and Koa, and she is you first see Malia. She's tending to like the animals on the farm, and she doesn't really notice you guys approaching. But when she does, she kind of startles. She's like, "Oh, hey, long time no see, haha." And she offers you to come inside for a bit. If you would like to accept, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we
trust her.
talk now.
All right, she
Big
lets you
woman.
inside, and she seats you kind of at fantasy couch. I don't know if they have couches in medieval fantasy, but they do now. She sits down, and
Really?
she actually what?
I think they probably do.
They do now. And she offers you guys some soup. What soup you guys want?
I love soup.
Chicken gnocchi from Olive Garden.
Yes.
Perfect. You get chicken gnocchi from Fantasy Olive Garden, excuse me. And she serves
Olive
it to you
Garden.
in these bowls. And as she does, little Riz breaks into the house.
Hey, bud.
He breaks in, and his eyes lock onto you three, and he is running around. He's got baby goat zoomies. And he's like
incredible.
gently headbutting your shins, and he's just so happy you guys are there.
I don't know why we
I
didn't
went-
choose this sooner.
I went to get on the ground and like pet him.
He does this, and his little like cottontail goes a million miles an hour, and he is just so happy. And Malia, she re-enters the room. She has a bowl of her own soup, and she sits down on the armchair across from the three of you. And she's like, "So, what brings you guys back around? I mean, obviously, little Riz here is doing just fine. The little troublemaker he is, but what can I do for you?"
I mentioned how I know they are tied to the grain fields in general, and I ask if they know anything about the blight.
She frowns at this. She goes, "So it is true. I've been hearing whispers at the booth since you guys left, but I didn't really want to believe it. No, to be honest, I've been busy with the animals and taking care of Riz here to notice anything. I'm really sorry."
Well, shoot.
We roll to like intimidate her to talking more.
Yeah, you do intimidate her. She's telling the truth.
Can we intimidate Riz? Can we make him talk?
Oh
No!
no!
Why would you want to intimidate the baby goat? No, okay. I'll be a little nice here. She apologizes, and then there is a knock at the farm door, and she's like, "I stay as long as you want, guys, but I've got to go help at the booth. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere." And as you do that, I'm assuming you sit still. I mean, you can leave, I guess.
I stand.
Stand.
Just to stand.
I pick up Riz. Riz is now in my arms.
Riz, I'm imagining you're cradling him like a baby, and he just
Aw.
slumps against you and tries to go to sleep. And as you guys are kind of chilling in the house, you do hear noises from another room, just like movement.
Let's investigate.
I want to put my
Investigate.
ear to the wall.
Do we have to do a
Okay.
perception check here?
No, I'm just saying you hear movement. If you want to go and see what it is, you can. No,
I'm not taking Riz with me.
no.
I want
Yeah,
to
we
be
can't
next to
risk
whatever hole in
danger.
the door or whatever I can hear.
You put your ear to the door. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I don't think. I think I'm gonna be nice. And you just hear it's just shuffling around, like someone is going through cupboards and setting stuff up.
Peculiar.
All right,
I'll
Ariel,
put Riz
you set little baby Riz down on the couch, and he curls up. He kind of gives a sad little bleat as he watches the three of you walk away, but he overall does not follow. And you guys round the house into the kitchen where you see old man Koa. And he is, looks like he's setting up the dinner table and just setting up dinner. And he hasn't noticed you guys walk in yet.
I was terrified. Thought we were going to have to fight.
Nah, I'm nice. I'm nice this session, baby.
Unless we still do.
Oh, thank you, Luna. Do you want to talk to Koa or?
Stare.
Can I use minor illusions to like get his attention?
Sure. What do you want to do?
So like flickering lights just kind of go in front of his face and swirl around him and get him to look around at us. So that way we don't hear him.
You don't give this old man a heart attack. Yeah, plot twist. If you were to call out to him, he would have just straight up died on the spot.
You never know.
He kind of sees these twinkling lights at first, and he looks up at him. And from a moment, I imagine you can like, his back isn't completely towards you, but it's not a full side profile either, if that makes sense. You can kind of see him look up at these lights, and he looks confused for a moment, but then this like smile spreads across his face as he turns around and he faces you three and is like, "Oh, hey, old timers. What brings you back here so soon? Do you need some more bread and stuff? Because I will gladly go down to the booth and grab it to you."
You might want to save your bread. The wheat fields, they're all something's happened to them.
It's like, well, what do you mean? What happened?
Does anyone else want to explain so I don't take over?
They're deteriorating for unknown reasons.
His brow kind of furrows for a moment, and then it smooths out into like this almost acceptance. And he's like, all right, I know what's happening here.
You do?
This
I
isn't
told
a
you it was
big
him.
deal.
I told you it was him.
No. He nods and he ushers you guys kind of back out into the living room, and he again sits in the old armchair that Malia had sat in, and he sighs, runs a wrinkled hand through whatever is left of his thinning hair, and he's like, "So what do you guys remember about the war?"
Death.
Loss. A whole lot of loss. Mostly me running away.
And he kind of nods at this, and he's like, "Well, did you know it started with a famine?"
Yeah, I think I remember something about that.
His lips kind of pull at that as you say that, and he goes, "Okay. So from my understanding, was the revolters, they supposedly targeted the crops of Synchrene. It was to distract the rulers, they said, to, do what they did best and quote unquote destroy Synchrene. But, I know better than that. And they said that if they killed the crops, the rumor was anyway, they killed the crops, they proved that the rulers just weren't good at ruling. It was caused by a spell, I think, called, well, like you said, Blight. And only a powerful magic user is able to cast it." What are you doing, dog?
I volunteer. I'm going to sing it away.
Disney princess, please.
Yeah. Luna. Okay. She's just gonna be just there. Yeah, he tells you only a powerful, very powerful magic user can cast it, and it can only be fought off with a radiant type spell.
Well, that kind of sucks because I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And
If
he
only I
kind of
was a paladin.
what?
I said, if only I was a paladin.
He as he tells you this, he gets this strange, almost reminiscent look on his face as he looks down to the ground. Baby Riz jumps off the couch and kind of headbutts Koa until he picks him up and he pets the baby goat and he's like, "It's been a long time since I've seen something like this happen." And he just again kind of goes 100-yard stare on you, and he stands up really, really fast for someone his age, and he's like, "I'm gonna go finish dinner," and he leaves without another word.
I don't know if he's avoiding or if he just has dementia, but I'm choosing to headcanon that he has dementia and just forgot everything he told us.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I will say I was very excited for you to go Malia because I will say this: Koa gives you the most information.
Okay. Well, I feel
Uh,
like we're informed a little now.
yeah.
I feel really, really bad. But I think my stepmom is very upset and she needs everybody upstairs. And I don't want to get yelled at. So, yep.
That's fine. Would you rather we pause it, or do you just want to listen to the end, or how do you want to do this? It's up to you guys.
Mm. I'm willing to pause if Jaden's fine with pausing.
I'm good with pausing.
Okay. But I just have to go because I don't want to get screamed at. So,
Fair.
Very fair.
and it shouldn't even be dinner time, so I don't know what it is. But
All right. Good luck, Chief.
farewell.
God bless.
Bye.
Adios.
And then there were 3.
A few moments later.
Little recap. You guys have learned. What have you learned? What do you know? Who are
Magic.
you? You talked to Jill, who has told you about the sketchy group that hangs around the tavern at night, and
think
doesn't
the
really
only-
leave.
The only
What?
people that we haven't talked to is Drake and Rogan, I think.
I think so. Yeah. You talk to Jill, she tells you about the sketchy group. You ask Lego to go and do some of his own research and report back to you. You talk to Oso, who just says his crops have been struggling for a while and have been slowly declining until the sudden drop of health. Malia didn't know anything. She's been too busy with Riz. Bubbles didn't know anything. That was you basically broke this horrid news to him. You've traumatized him.
Sorry, Bubbles.
And then you talked to Koa, who gave you the most information. He told you that he had seen this before, kind of like Serenia had mentioned last session. That it was started by the revolters, supposedly to prove that the rulers. He really did. He really did pay you to shut up. That it was started by the revolters to prove that the rulers couldn't rule, and that they targeted the crops first to distract the rulers so they could start their whole war. And it was caused by a spell called Blight, which can only be cast by powerful magic users. It can be fought with a radiant spell.
So does that mean we can undo the spell with Radiance? Or
Maybe.
is it just like, what does that mean? Is it defense?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
That's why I asked.
There might be a way. There might be. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. So where did we leave off? So yeah, you talk to Koa. He tells you this stuff, and he abruptly stands, and he's like, "I'm gonna continue making dinner," and he just leaves the room.
Farewell.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
All right.
Oh, hi.
What is happening?
I'm just messing with you. Sorry.
My mind is. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay. How many times can I say okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, so you guys take your notes. You leave the farmhouse, and you go to kind of where town square is, towards like where the courthouse and stuff is. And you see Zella, the knowledgeable. She's standing on these steps in front of this building, and she looks very serious. And then she begins to address this crowd that is gathered around her, and she begins with saying, I know most of you have seen the crops by now, and I know that is worrisome to you. But I can guarantee you that this is not the setback that you think it is. We have other ways of
I
food.
don't know
We
about
have fishing. We have fishing. We have farming. We have everything under control. We are looking currently for the people who have done this, or person, I guess. Don't assume. And we will find them, and we will reverse this. So there's no need to fear. Don't you dare suggest
What?
cannibalism. No, we're not eating Dorothy.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And she finishes up. She's like, yes, there's no need to worry. We're looking for the perpetrators here, and we will find a way to reverse this. And as she speaks, the crowd is kind of murmuring amongst themselves very nervously, because, you know, the war was only 5 years ago at this point. So people, this is still fresh in their mind. They're still very aware of how much damage a famine can cause. And so as Zella kind of walks down these steps into the crowd, you know, her speech is over, people start dispersing, she approaches you guys.
Hey, long time no see.
She gives you guys like a tired smile, and she's like, yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Have you guys gotten anything useful? Like, what do you know?
I got a real sword that's not so covered in blood.
She's like, oh, that's good. But I what about what have you learned? What have you talked to people, or
Bad.
bad?
It
Not good.
is. It can only be fought by someone with strong magic and radiance. Something none of us have.
And she hums, and she's like, look, I'm gonna look into this a little bit more in my study. I trust the guards and the scholars to run the festival smoothly, but that's very good information to know. I'm gonna look into this and see if anything can replace that. But thank you guys. Truly, you guys are doing a lot more than you think you are. And she
No,
nods.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now where's
Where's your what?
our paycheck?
Not
Whoa.
starving is your paycheck. She nods to you guys again in like appreciation, and she walks off to talk to one of this like worried looking scholar, and you can obviously tell, you can't really hear what they're saying, but she's like calming them, and her eyes again kind of look over to you. She's like, how about you guys head over to Jill's, just relax, and I'll take it from here. And
Can we
she
fight?
wanders away. Can you fight?
Can we fight the people?
Why would you want to fight the
The,
people?
The
the
shifty people.
mysterious thugs.
Mayhaps. All right, yeah, she just basically tells you, go to the tavern, relax, get a drink, and she will bring back any information that she finds out when she goes to her study.
Get a drink at a time like this?
Yeah.
Always at
Yeah.
a time like this. 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna force you guys to go to the tavern. Well, I guess I don't have to force you guys if you guys don't wanna.
I'm gonna wander leisurely to the tavern.
Yeah. Everybody
Go on
follow,
my
or
own.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go on my own time.
of
I
course.
want to talk to Rogan.
You will talk to Rogan in a minute, unless you want to go stealthy. but then you'll also miss out on your friend coming to fill you in on your investigation. So do you really want to
I guess I'll go.
that?
I guess I'll go.
All
Rogan
right.
can we live together?
You're gonna get to Rogan after this. Don't you worry, dog. Okay. So yeah, you go to the tavern. I imagine you all have been there well enough, and you know Jill well enough where she kind of knows which booth to reserve for you guys. So you guys sit in your little corner booth, and you just are talking about what you know and everything. I don't know if you guys want to do some character acting here, or if you just want me to jump on in. I don't know how awkward you want to make this.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm willing to
Just
jump
have a
right in
drink.
because I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Jill comes over with some food for you. First off, it's roasted goat.
No, like baby
No.
Riz.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Imagine.
They
But
actually
I
made
mean,
baby Riz.
to be fair, they are farming goats.
True.
yeah,
Okay, but
baby
if
Riz
we
might
have
be in
to eat
danger.
baby Riz, I'm killing whoever killed him.
Don't
John
worry,
Wick mode.
I'm burning the city down if Riz dies.
Literally.
Yeah. Good to know.
Oh
We better
no.
have some gasoline in our future. They sell gasoline at the store.
Sure, we'll say. Maybe you can earn it in the Plinko. Yeah, but yeah, she gives you this food. It's like this roasted duck, we'll say. Not any of the racing ducks.
No. Is it the elderly one? Is it the
No.
elderly duck?
That's
He
too
retired.
cool even for me. He retired. That great pond in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she gives you food, she gives you drinks, and it's her silent way of thanking you guys for what you're doing, because she obviously knows you're investigating this. And so you guys are sitting and talking about what you know, and Lego walks in, and he spots you guys.
Yes,
And he claims his seat next to his wife.
of course.
And okay, what do I have him say? Okay, yeah. So he sits down and he's trying to look a little more positive and he's trying to smile, but you can definitely tell that there's something worrying him. And so he sits down. What?
Are you covering your mic? Because you just got really muffled all of a sudden.
Oh, I don't think so. Am I good now?
Yep.
I was move my blanket. Maybe that's it. But he looks worried about something, even though he's trying to like hide it. So he sits down and he's like, "Well, all right. Here's what I got, and I don't think it's good."
Oh no.
So
Watch it be everything we already know.
he sits down and he says, "Okay. So I do know there is a way to counter this, but I do not know how. That part I haven't figured out.
Oh, so he knows less than you do.
In some cases.
He did his best.
There's more, don't you worry."
That's all he knows.
Yeah. He just knows that this can be reversed.
It's fixable, I think.
I think. No, don't worry. Serenya's husband is useful, kinda. As he says this, he looks down at the table. He's kind of like fidgeting with his hands, and he goes, "Okay. So I'm not supposed to be telling people this, but I'm going to anyway. When the crops were planted years ago, when we were, forced into Paleodocs, there was an enchantment that was placed on them that would prevent the famine from ever happening again. And this spell, you had to be really good with nature, but to undo it, first off, you have to know that this enchantment was casted anyway. And, to counter it, this isn't no accident that this is happening. They are intentionally looking to wipe out Paleodocs.
Yeesh.
And so yeah,
Was
it has to be someone who knows this stuff.
It was
Knows the
Koa.
plants. I don't know, is it?
It could be anybody.
You talk to a lot of farmers. A lot of people.
We've only
What
talked
if
to
it's the
two.
one guy we didn't talk to?
You talk to Osa, the halfling.
That is fair. I forgot he was there.
Yeah. Technically, Malia's a farmer. She just didn't know about this. Koa. I think that's all the farmers. Technically, Rogan, who you will talk to, Gabriel.
I'm impatient, okay?
I know you are. But yeah, so that's what Lego tells you. That the crops were supposed to be protected by this enchantment, and somehow someone has bypassed this. So I imagine you guys finish up your meals, and you head your separate ways for the night. And of course, Lego and Serenia kind of leave together. Misty, we'll get to where Misty goes here in a minute. Because do you have a home?
No, Misty's homeless.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute.
You can sleep in the spare shed at the last name's house.
No, it's okay.
Wow.
We have plans. I have plans for Misty. Don't you worry.
What's one more orc?
At this point,
What's
yeah.
one more orc?
So yeah, we're gonna follow Rill here for a minute.
Well,
So Rill,
Well, Real's gonna follow Real.
Rill's gonna
Yeah.
follow Rill. You walk into the house and you can hear some movement in the kitchen, and I'm assuming you kind of go to investigate, and you see Rogan and his daughter Kia, and they're like cleaning up from dinner that you have missed now from hanging out with your new buddies.
magic.
Magic. Do you want to talk to Rogan or Kia first? Because they're gonna have two things.
I'll talk to Kia first.
Kia. Sorry. So yeah. Kia, when she turns around, she hears the door open and close. She turns around and she gets so excited to see that you are home. Finally, her older brother, but not. She welcomes you home with a hug. And how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Oh, he's gone. Where did you go?
Ah!
What is happening?
I dropped my
Away.
phone.
Good job.
I'm gonna put my phone away because I'm not even using it.
So yeah. So okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? Are you good?
Yeah.
Fair. So yeah, you guys kind of talk, pleasantries, talk about the festival. You can definitely tell Rogan wants to talk to you about the crops and stuff, and what your opinions are on it. But he's obviously withholding that conversation as his young child is in the room and doesn't really want to scare her. And so he kind of sends you up to help kind of put her to bed, even though she's 10, but I think in this trying times, everyone's a little scared. And so you are now sitting with Kia in her bedroom, and she's sitting on her bed ready to go to bed, go to sleepy time. And she asks you if you think this is the start of another war.
I reassure her that if it was a war, that I would. Are y'all okay with hearing cursing?
Go ahead.
Yes.
I don't care.
Okay, it's minor cursing. I just didn't know. He assures her that he will beat their asses.
Yeah. I feel like Kia, she kind of laughs at this, and it does make her feel a little better, but you can definitely tell there's still some fear there.
Can I do the
And-
magic thing that I did with the tea?
Yeah.
But I
know
don't
what's
have
not-
prestidigitation.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. We'll pretend it's fine. You'll get that officially in a minute here, in a couple sessions maybe. Yeah, you do this cool little light show, and because you've been kind of teaching her how to do this, she almost mimics it. And as she does, she's smiling, and she looks a little more reassured than she had before. And she turns to you, and she asks, kind of sheepishly, she's like, "Okay, I know I'm not the 6-year-old that you had met, all those years ago now, but would you mind reading me a bedtime story?"
He pauses for a moment, kind of a little afraid to do so, but he says, "Sure, go pick out a story."
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make you do a check, but I can't tell you what the check is.
Oh no.
So can you roll me a d20 here, and I will do my math?
I'm pulling up my dice. Give me a minute.
You're good, you're good.
Why is a D24 a thing? Who's using that? Can you roll? 18.
Ooh, dang, okay. Yeah, so you walk over or well, she walks over to this bookshelf, and she picks out this, uh it's not like a picture book, but I wouldn't say it's a full-on novel. And she places it in your lap, and you notice it is almost like a story tale retelling of the war. And I imagine there's some complicated feelings in there, a little, bitterness about it, a little fear maybe that she's asking you to kind of indirectly talk about it, and then there's another feeling in there that you just do not have a name for. And so you read her this story, and she falls asleep to it, knowing the happy ending that the rulers had beaten the revolters, and that no matter what
I
war,
read
what
her a
revolution. What?
I read her a history book.
Basically, but like a fairy tale retelling. And, yeah, and it's, no matter what kind of war, revolution, or famine that these revolters tried to bring, there was always someone there to stop them. And she falls asleep at this. And so you go downstairs to where Rogan is still sitting at the kitchen table, and he looks up at you with this tired look, and he's like, "So I'm guessing you already know about the crops then."
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
He kind of laughs humorlessly at this, and he's like, "Yeah, you can definitely say that again." So here's my question, Gabriel, to you. Are you for sure going to tell what you learned from Rogan to your party?
Probably yes.
Okay. Because I was giving you that choice because I can drag you to the secret room and tell you what Rogan knows, or I can just tell and we can just assume next time you guys meet up, you talk.
Yeah, just tell him.
Alright. So I'm assuming you asked Rogan, what he knows, what he has seen, because his family are farmers, and he tells you that the fields were fine for weeks, and there was like nothing wrong with them. But he does recall, as you guys have already kind of known, that this happened to Sakreen and the revolters, and
Wait, I have a
he.
question.
Mhm.
Doesn't that kind of contradict what Koa said?
What'd Ko say?
He said that it was slowly getting worse and then it just kind of dropped all of a sudden.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Depends.
Was that not intended? Did you just forget?
No, it's all good. It's just an interesting observation, is all. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, he tells you about this and how happened back in Synchrene with the revolters, as you already kind of know. And I had a train of thought there, and I've lost it. What was I gonna
Sorry.
say? No, you're good. What did I say? Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Because I had more information there, but I don't recall.
Do you need a moment?
Okay.
Nobody look at her. Nobody look at her.
No, look at me.
Looking
I'm
away.
shy. Oh shoot, this is stupid. What was I just saying?
It happened all of a sudden. Yada yada.
It recalls that happened to Synchrene and the revolters. Shoot. All right. Well, if I remember, I'll just tell you guys next session. But yeah, I'm sorry. There wasn't much new information there. I'm sorry. Rogan's kind of useless here.
That's real good for you.
Do not disrespect my father figure.
Yeah, and so I imagine you guys kind of sit in the silence of accepting that, this is a genuine problem. And, just because you're reassuring these people, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have a solution for this in time. And I think that's just a heavy thing you to sit with for a bit. All right.
So basically, Koa's evil.
No. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of pieces you guys are missing. Don't you worry, dog. All right. We're gonna go to Serenia and Lego.
Whoop,
All
whoop.
right. So you guys make it home in one piece. I'm imagining it's kind of. Whoa. Sorry, my voice is echoing somewhere. You guys make it home. It's kind of quiet, a little maybe uncomfortable because you guys are still worrying about this. And Lego turns to Serenia and says, "Hey, I might have something to boost your spirits." And he wanders over to this little bag that he had left by the door earlier that you noticed he had with him when he was tending the booth. And you can choose which one of these it is, but inside is this jewel bracelet that he had promised to give you earlier that day.
I want the second one.
The second one, the golden one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so, yeah, he gifts that to you, and he, helps you put it on, maybe. I don't know. You guys are about to go to bed, so maybe not. And yeah, so you guys kind of start getting ready to go to bed, and as you are, I'm assuming, washing up, maybe splashing some water on your face in the sink, trying to kind of forget this worry that you are once again living this blight and once again might watch your town get wiped out with this famine again. You look into the mirror at yourself.
If
And
anything
I'm
is, I'm gonna help them.
I might have to eat him.
You might. And then I'm going to make you roll perception real quick, Serenia. So you're gonna,
dice.
you gotta have your dice, and then you're gonna add, what's your wisdom?
Plot twist: the bracelet's
Plus one.
cursed.
Nah,
I'm
that'd be
not
crazy.
that mean, or am I?
It's
So
possible.
whatever you get plus 1.
11 total.
All right. Yeah, you look in the mirror and you just see you.
Dang.
Oh,
That was
That's rough, buddy.
If you got a little higher, you might have had something going there, but it's okay. It's okay.
Aww.
It's all right. Yeah, you just get ready for bed and you fall asleep next to your loving husband as you feel a little comfort by this.
how beautiful.
Live, laugh, love, Legolas.
All right, Misty, I have plans for you. Okay. So actually, I'm gonna kind of use my DM powers here, and I'm kind of gonna make you have a little bit of a narrative. You are walking the town, trying to decipher where you wanna have your next, kind of sleep at. And as you're walking, I'm assuming you kind of are passing these empty booths that have, now been left vacant, which is kind of unusual for Second Life Festival because usually it's this happy time, but now it's, filled with fear. And so you're walking these empty booths near town square, and standing on the steps, like earlier when she was giving her speech, is Zella.
Hey, what's up?
She catches your attention and she smiles to you and she's like, "Hey, I would have thought you would have been home by now and, resting up."
Does she get to live with Zella?
I would have a home if I had somewhere to live.
She frowns as you say this, and she's like, "Oh, I had no idea. Look, if you want, I have a spare cot in my study that you can just claim as your own for as long as you need."
Wow, that would be. I would appreciate that so much. It's really cold at night.
Oh no! Yeah, she gives you the sad sort of smile. She's like, "Okay, follow me. I have to do some reading up there anyway, and I think I might have something." And she leads you to this not castle, but definitely this larger stone house that she has kind of claimed as her own.
Mm.
And I might be dragging you away real quick.
Okay.
This is your chance where Misty might keep secrets from the party if she so chooses.
I love secrets so
Dang.
much.
Yeah, so if you want to hop into the voice chat that says restricted area, Gracie. Oh, and she's gone. All right, BRB, y'all.
Farewell.
I can join.
Dang, that's crazy.
Huh?
I said, dang, that's crazy.
Yep, we're left to our lonesome. Unattended, mind you.
Unattended, that's crazy.
We could say some really messed up things. Or Craig,
Nobody would. Well, actually, Craig would know. Emma would know when she went through this later.
we need to. I feel like we should say something just
Yeah,
so
we
she.
need to say like a bunch of things. Hmm.
I've completely lost all ability to speak now.
Literally. Hmm. We're gonna kill Koa. We should
I
kill him.
agree. I think Koa is a villain.
Yeah. But what if it's not Koa and it's actually Rogan? Because like they were kind of contradicting each other. What if it's actually your father figure? What would you do?
I feel like Emma would not do that, especially since in my backstory. Especially since in my backstory, my birth family is already evil.
Well, see, but Emma's kind of mean like that. She might do it.
That's
She
fair.
likes pain. Just like I feel like my husband might die. I have a feeling.
And now she's gonna do it. Watch her kill off every.
Her ideas. She's gonna kill baby Riz.
No,
She better give us a hippo. We
we're
don't get a
not.
hippo.
We're not trading. We're not trading Riz for a hippo. If
We're not trading. Oh, they're back.
hello, we haven't done anything while you're gone.
What have you done?
We haven't talked about anything at all.
We haven't done anything.
Oh no. All right, I have one more thing for Misty and then we can do a wrap up here. So yeah, as Zella tells you her deep secret here, and you kind of nod, she wishes you a good night and she's like, I'm gonna go talk to some of my scholars and see what they can continue to find out, and I'll see you tomorrow. And she leaves you alone in the study as you get comfy on your little cot. All right, and as you do, you enter a dream again.
Oh no.
And as you do, you feel once again kind of like you're waking up within the dream. And once again, you are aware that you are dreaming. And you are standing at the mouth of this cave where the spirit blue fox, which I actually have a picture for now, is just sitting there looking at you. What do you do? You can walk away, you can go.
Is that not definitely a
It's a
wolf?
Patronus.
I have to follow it. There's no not following it.
I'm
All
like,
right.
Or talk.
I know
I'm
it looks like a wolf, but Princer said it was a fox. You get the
Exactly.
picture. You know the vibe I'm going for. Yes, Patronus was definitely up there when I looked. But yeah, so you see this fox, and as it watches you take a step forward, it tilts its head and takes a step backward. And as you continue to walk towards this cave, it keeps the eyes on you as you walk into it. And you walk in, and as the light from outside of that barren forest kind of fades and it turns to pitch black, you almost feel like the ground falls from beneath you and you feel like you're in a free fall.
I feel like you have to.
Now, I'm going to ask you, do you want to do there is a pro and con to one of these. Do you want to do a history check or perception check?
Perception.
All right, good, because if you did history, I was giving you disadvantage. All right, normal perception. So, roll your d20 whenever you get +1.
15.
Oh, just barely, my girl.
Oh.
All right. So you feel as if this floor in this cave falls from beneath you. You cannot see anything around you. You are in almost like this void. And as you are, you don't really feel scared though. And as you can kind of feel the last realms of this sleep kind of leave you, you hear a feminine voice. And it almost feels like you're not supposed to hear it, and you hear this wind rushing past your ears as she says, "It's going to work out, I promise." And you wake up.
Scary.
And that is where we leave session 2.